You think it's fine to dismiss Trump's threats of violence against protesters as just another day at the office? Well, apparently, it's perfectly okay to ignore the fact that he's openly talking about deploying military force against American citizens. The media barely batted an eye when he said we will encounter very great violence if demonstrators show up to his military parade. But what's not fine is the reality of what happens when you let this kind of rhetoric go unchecked. People get hurt, communities are torn apart, and democracy itself starts to fray. You think it's just a joke, a harmless bluster from a self-aggrandizing president? Think again. The last time Trump used the Insurrection Act was in 1968 against anti-war protesters. And what happened then? Police brutality, mass arrests, and a further erosion of civil liberties. You want to know why we're seeing a resurgence of white nationalist groups and far-right militias? It's because they feel emboldened by this kind of language. And don't even get me started on the military parade itself. A grotesque display of militarism and nationalism that's more suited to a dictator than a democratic leader. The fact that Trump is using it as an excuse to flex his muscles, to intimidate opponents and consolidate power, should send chills down your spine. You think this is just politics as usual? It's not. This is a threat to the very fabric of our democracy. And if you're not paying attention, if you're not speaking out against this kind of rhetoric and action, then you're complicit in it. The question is, will you stand up for what's right, or will you just sit back and let the country burn?